Hey, what's up, everybody? BDO44 coming at you with another video. All right. So here's something that I wanted to say that I think I probably may have said already, but I think it's important to verbalize it this way in this video. So I have a problem with how ESPN or others are. I haven't really paid a whole lot of attention to all the commentary, so I just want to say them because that's the only ones I've been paying attention to. I listened to the segment from Stephen A. I listened to the commentary surrounding the disagreement between Jay Will and Stephen A. Right, so this is the commentary I'm talking about, referring to. It just seems to me that Joe Tsai is getting a huge pass because it doesn't fit the narrative to hold him accountable for focusing on being hell bent on doing everything but winning. The man is focused on everything but winning, and is being held as if that's a good standard because it fits the narrative of whatever they got going on with Kyrie Irving. Like, and it's crazy to me because I'm looking around. I've mentioned this several times. I'm like, what is it that this is supposed to make me think as a consumer who's watching Joe Tsai, if I'm a Brooklyn Nets fan, and he's telling the whole world that he's hell bent on taking the second best trade value for our second best player because it is most important that he doesn't send him to the Lakers than it is to get the best return for him from the Lakers. And he wanted everybody to know this as if this was positive. All the publications that do a great job of smearing everybody is telling us this as if it is a positive. And I'm sitting here thinking, what would Kobe think? Because this man is focused on everything but winning. And people like Stephen A., who herald Kobe for thinking about winning first and all of this, somehow are forgetting all of those values as it pertains to this particular NBA owner. I'm seeing people who pride themselves on doing things properly saying, yeah, that's what Joe Tsai should do. Good for him. Teach that player a lesson. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, you guys are lost in the sauce. You're lost. And your teams, when you go back to your respective teams, when you think like this and you want them to go back down there and put the best product on the floor to win a championship, don't be mad if the Brooklyn Nets aren't good enough for any given moment, at any given time, if this is what you supported. Because you're on the loser train with your owner there. The loser train. As in, let's do other things than put together the best possible team to win the championship for the foreseeable future. What the goal should be if you're an NBA owner, taking money from people who are paying that to see that product. You think he's putting on the Brooklyn Nets tickets as he's selling them for whatever they go for? Hey, Brooklyn fans, this is not the best product I can put on the floor. We're not interested in winning as much as we are keeping the players that we have running around in line based on our standards for human souls on this earth. That is the most important, that we teach a lesson to everybody that we are not mentally weak, even though we are weak in our actions mentally by displaying this nonsense instead of what it is our responsibilities are for what it is that we're supposed to be doing. Not keeping black people in line necessarily, but making sure they're able to play basketball, ensure that salary is paid on time. That's all your job is. Pay on time, buddy. Make sure that the check arrives on time. That is your only job. Everything else is to stand back and watch the game. That's really it. You're a fan like me, other than the fact that you do this with the checks. So as far as he think he daddy to somebody or something, I don't know what it is. And it seems like the big conglomerate of multimedia, sports, whatever, is agreeable with this nonsense because they too are losers just like he is. What? Did I say something? Did I say something wrong? Obviously, if you're moving in this way, you're not thinking about being the best at what you can be. You're also considering what personal vendettas is most necessary. Who's watching me treat that person bad? And are they happy with what I'm doing? That's what's most important, not are they watching us win. No. Did all the publications hear about me willing to be a purposeful loser? That's what it is. I don't want no future assets. No, give me Spencer Dinwiddie and some other package of deals that isn't as strong as the Lakers, even though I can take that same package and trade it for the amount that I received and still have something left over, because that's exactly what that means. I can make the trade that I made with the Lakers and then make the trade that I got from the Lakers and get back everything I got from Dallas if I wanted to, but that's not most important to me. Because what's important to me is that we send this player anywhere other than what he desires in his heart, because that's what's most important to us. Not the fans, not winning a championship, and certainly not who's left down there. Kevin Durant, none of them. Not Jack Vaughn, none of them. They don't matter as much as I do, as it pertains to my ego and our agenda, as it pertains to belittling this person and making sure all of you know that we're stronger than him, as he claims for peace and posts things that is disagreeable to us. And what I'm telling you is, what would Kobe say? Just all of y'all invoke his name like y'all about the winning that he was about, and I promise you that's the complete opposite of what he was about. This is the type of stuff that needs to be sacrificed so that you can get the best return, so that you can help him win. And if he was on your team, you would be doing to him just like the Lakers did in his final years. That's right. If he was on Josiah's team right now, just like Kevin Durant is, he just took back a worse return, not because of any other reason than it was chosen by the person who's supposed to be responsible for putting the best talent on the floor next to him. Chosen for reasons that have nothing to do with making him a better basketball player, an NBA champion, or any of that. But he's definitely going to have to run out there after he heals up from that ankle and try to run it through a wall for this man, or else. With Spencer Dinwiddie, by the way. There's nothing wrong with that, but could have got Spencer Dinwiddie a different way and still had more to help KD win. I don't want to do that, though. Because in order to do that, he would have had to capitulate to the will of a basketball player. And goddammit, we ain't doing that. We will put down several championships before we capitulate to him. And there's a fleet of people who are supporting that like that's a good thing. Yeah. Idiots. Losers. All of them. My teams would beat you. Why? Because you don't have enough. Against a full team that's hell-bent on winning. And because of it, we would win. If the rules will allow. If they call my calls. And see, this is what it also comes down to. Like, as if they call my calls. Maybe they'll call them. Maybe they won't. It's kind of why I'm happy Kyrie did end up in Dallas. Because I'm pretty sure if he put on purple and gold, he wouldn't get his call. This is not happening. We don't get ours. Yeah, it's just crazy, man. I look at this nonsense. It's like every publication. He is letting us know that he was going to send them everywhere but the Lakers. And then they got the picture of him. Like he's a president or something. And I'm asking myself, like, is this how they do in China? Is this propaganda over there? Is this how they move? Like, above being efficient, we must be in control of our subordinates. Never mind if it costs us money, as long as they in line. I'm like, bro, I don't know that mentality, but if that's what y'all celebrating each other for, y'all gonna run into other people and get beat. Whatever y'all trying to be more efficient at, y'all gonna that's gonna be your Achilles heels. If that's how y'all move and that's how your society operates, to where we gonna get our personal vendettas off more so than being efficient in what we're doing, you're gonna come up short. You're gonna come up short. You're gonna run into people who don't think like that. You're gonna run into people who don't value that crap, and you're gonna lose. That's what I'm saying. That's what I've been saying. It's like, yo, what type of example is he trying to show us about his people based on how he's acting? If this is what he celebrates and he wants the whole world to know he's losing. He wants the whole world to know that he puts things in the wrong pecking order as pertains to his priorities and his responsibilities. I'm like, everybody who's doing this, who's putting this up there, there's a good portion of them who see it the same way I do. So for them to actually paint this out as if it's positive, or as if it's something that we should all be like, yeah, he's a strong guy. They setting him up for failure. They know it. Like, wow, we're going to tell the whole world this guy's an idiot. Huh? Yeah, that's what we're going to do. All right, let's do it. Like, bro, that is stupidity. You are letting everybody know how exactly incompetent you are. All the way to the top. All your billions, just slow and low frequency. That's all you showing us. That's all you've been showing us since you've been going back and forth with this stick waving contest with Kyrie Irving. And we knew there was no way you was going to send him where he wanted to go. If this was a situation where it required me to bet, or it required me to execute my plans around the fact that Josiah was going to do this low frequency stuff, I'd have been winning, baby. We would have been winning. If I had a little plan surrounding it, little move he just made, I'd have seen it coming, and the plan we would have been popping bottles. Because that was predictable, and it was low frequency. That's all it was. Predictable and low frequency. And he's celebrating this bullcrap like he won a war or something. Bro, you lost. Your team's going to suck because of this. You're being judged on whether or not you put together the best franchise so you can get a win for a championship. Isn't that what this Brooklyn thing was brought? Isn't that what Jay-Z put the team together for? Along with the Russian owner, they said they were going to come in and get everything done real quick. That's your job. You picked up the relay and did even worse than the Russian dude did. That's the truth. He's worse. And the Brooklyn Knight fans get to pay for it and suffer. Bad team after bad team running around. Bad team after bad team running around. Proud city. They got the whole nine. The Versace, Biggie, energy surrounding. The whole thing is supposed to be Brooklyn. And y'all ain't even about to win in the Brooklyn's bout. They had the nerve to rep Biggie City, to rep Jiggy City like this. Got this dude in here trying to break black people in New York. And people like Stephen A. Smith from up there cool with it. I don't get none of this. Where are the New York people at? Why y'all letting them talk about y'all guy like this? Why y'all letting Kyrie Irving take the blame like this? I'm not hearing enough from the Fat Joes. I'm not hearing enough from the Fabulous. I'm not hearing enough. That this guy is running around in y'all city doing this to y'all player. We sitting here, I'm over in California saying, nah, this ain't it. I ain't hearing nothing from the New York guys. Where y'all at? All I'm seeing is Stephen A. At some point in time, real people got to start talking about real stuff, man. They're teaching our kids how to be losers and telling us this is something to celebrate and then telling us the Chinese people celebrate this. I ain't with none of that. That's garbage. Chinese people I know would never do nothing like this in the name of business. And they certainly wouldn't want nobody to see them doing nothing like this because they understand it's some loser stuff. God dang loser stuff. Chinese people I know get down like Kobe. They about being efficient. They not about what he on, which is why I don't like the example he's setting, which is why I continue to say it. There's going to be a lot of people who are going to celebrate that because it fits the narrative. But when it's applied to a different person, they will definitely hold them accountable for not winning. And I don't like the hypocrisy. And I'm not going to pretend I don't see it. And I'm going to use my voice against it. My name is BDF44. And I thank you all for watching. Out.